Hey everybody, we're back in Path of Exile. Welcome back. It's a new recording session. I'm actually kind of caught up on the recordings here, but I wanted to just play the game, so I thought that we would record and get some PO in, try to level up here. And remember how to play the game. Get our zombies up. Maybe. I know we killed more than that. Grab these ones over here. Whoops. Well. Six total, I think it is. And then we also want our... Can't see those. Not sure why. Axe on them? Yeah, that looks good. So what's new with me? I finally got around to watching It, Chapter 2 last night. It's an excellent movie. I gotta remember how to play the game. It wasn't quite as... I don't know, I think I preferred the first one over the second one. Although this one was still really good. Some of the things didn't really make sense to me. So, some of the editing early on in the movie didn't really make sense. Still a really good movie. The special effects were amazing in it. Capture the beast for Einhar. Is there a beast around? There was a beast around. I highly recommend the movie. It's good if you haven't seen it. Give it a look. I've never read the Stephen King It books. I don't know if those are being faithful to the books. I assume they probably are. Stephen King makes a couple appearances in the movie. At least one. He plays the antique shop owner. And he may play the pharmacist as well. I don't think that's him, but maybe it is. Is the beast still up? It is still up, and I'm standing in an explosion. So I think Stephen King's taken upon himself to be like Stan Lee was with the Marvel movies. Which is cool. Where's my bone offering on E? I really do have to remember how to play here. That's, you know, it's not a very serious movie, and part of me kind of thinks that it is, or treats it that way in my mind for whatever reason. I don't know why. But it's not like a serious horror movie. It pokes fun of itself. It's different. Different in a good way. Uh-oh. We're caught out there. Taking a lot of damage. That's right, we're doing the seam event here. I think we handled that pretty well, though. Ooh. Took a lot of damage there. Spam level up these gems. I did buy two, what do you call them? Dash tabs right before the episode started. Which I know I said I wasn't going to do. I was going to wait till next weekend when they went on sale. But they're currently holding like a... I'll show you. You get a free mystery box when you spend some points. So we had points from when we bought the supporter pack. And so we bought a stash tab to get the free box. And we got this dog here. inside of there. I don't know if you can see that. The wiener dog. Which is cool. I thought we were going to get multiple items for each thing we bought, so I bought 2 stash tabs and we didn't get a thermatology. That's difficult to say that word. Thermatology box with the second purchase, so it's limited to 1. Or the first thing you buy this week. So we'll save the rest of our points to buy the rest of our stash tabs next weekend. And then we should have enough left over for like a portal or something. And I think we'll be good to go. And one complaint I have about this game, the way they do the microtransactions. Am I missing a... What am I missing? I'm missing specters. You only get, when you buy the skins, you have to... It can only be equipped on 1 character at a time. And that's not to say you can't put it on a different character, you just have to transfer it over to that character, which takes like a second, but it's kind of a pain in the butt, if I'm being honest. Not the end of the world, but... I mean, I suppose it probably makes sense why they did that. But to me, I mean, it's just an extra step I have to go through. Can I get across here? No, I cannot. As I blink. Or flame dash. I watched, I guess Mick Gordon did a stream last month on just a little bit of a preview of Doom Eternal soundtrack. I watched that this morning, right before I started recording here, actually. That's pretty cool. That's on his YouTube channel. And I think he streamed it on Twitch. Or no, I think he streamed it on YouTube, actually. That's pretty cool. Highly recommend checking that out. I think he did it because he said they canceled GDC this year. We were supposed to go in and give another talk. Like his last one for Doom 2016. Oof. What in the world? Hurt so bad. I think the coolest part of watching that stream was you get to hear some of the music that it didn't actually make the game and things he's saving for other projects. I don't know if he's saving them for other projects, but he's going to reuse them for something else. And yeah, he's got some tracks with they did like a metal choir for the game, which he played one track that they made. I don't think it made the cut for the game, but it was really good. It gave me the chills like from start to finish. It kind of sounded like when he was giving the well, when he was streaming, he was saving some things back in reserve, and I'm speculating that I have to come back and pick this up here in a second. He's probably still going to do the GDC talk again this year, so he's probably got some things he wants to save for that. 3,000 armor, don't we have that? Don't. 31% increased charge recovery. No, leave that alone. I don't think I'm going to keep any of this stuff. We'll just dump it all here. While we're in town, I'll go ahead and show you guys the stash tabs. Never seen them before. You can name them, change the color of them. Public, private, I'm not sure. I think you could sell stuff through here too, through these tabs. I'm not sure, I haven't really messed with the auction stuff. But now you can just pile this stuff in here without having to organize it. Just pretty nice. And I think these stack up to 5,000. Same thing with the Essence tab. So we bought these two. They were kind of cheap to buy. Just to get the free mystery box. Well, these can also go in here, these scrolls. Did a little bit of organizing of these other tabs too. Between this episode and last, just to keep them organized. As you can see, that stuff's not necessary, but it's pretty nice to have. I mean, I've only had it for a little bit. It just feels like it's going to be a nice thing, useful thing. 5,000 is a lot of a stack of something. You're never going to want more than 5,000 of something. You have more than 5,000 of something, it's probably time to spend it. Probably long before that, really. But they give you more than enough storage space with that. Sulfur flask, 40% increased damage. I'm tempted to pick that up. Though I think that build guide wanted us to pick up defensive stuff, mostly. We rocking all of our ores here? We are. Okay. Just double checking. What are we supposed to do over here? The fox. Supposed to be finding the temple over here? Second. I kind of remember doing this area the first time we came through. This is where we found incursions, I think. I think today is the method race. Well, by the time this video goes out, it will not be today. You'll have had to watch it on the 25th. This won't go out till the 27th or 28th, maybe. So yeah, if you just hearing about the method race now through this video, you've missed the race. You've missed day one at least. I think it's only one day though. Be wrong about that too. But you can always find the VODs and stuff. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. My mouse is getting kind of tangled here. I have a carrying golem up. Get used to my new bindings here. We need to get Path of Builds up here. We decided to go up this way. I think I got a skill point in between episodes by turning in some old quests. Let's open up PoE Builds here. Do you know what PoE Builds is? I've talked about it before. It's just a third-party app that you can import builds in and build your own builds and set skills and items, and it's a really handy like out-of-game tool that you can download. And I believe it's an open source piece of software too. I could be wrong about that. We want to look at the build. And it says we don't want to pick this up, but we want to pick up Devotion. Yeah, what does Devotion give us? 8% increase maximum life, 3% increase effective non-curse ores from our skills, which we have. 20 to strength. So this looks like a better defensive skill, but this looks like a good defensive skill and offensive skill. 3% increased effectiveness of our auras sounds really nice. If I remember right, we just have to get to the top part of the map here. I watched some people play Dr. Mario yesterday. And they're in their 30s, these Twitch streamers, and they're YouTubers as well. They have YouTube channels and they stream on Twitch. And they were not good at Dr. Mario. Like, they had no idea what they were doing. It was very painful to watch. Very painful to watch. But I give them, a lot of credit for, putting their gamer rep out there on the line. For not being able to play a basic game like Dr. Mario. But they must have somehow missed it growing up. It was a little bit before their time. Probably a couple of years past its prime when they probably really started to get into video games. So I give them a little bit of a break on that. It's more disappointing that they missed out on it than anything. To me, but that's a great game. If you've never played Dr. Mario, highly recommend giving that a look. It's a good, simple puzzle game. It was like the puzzle game. Well, Tetris is always going to be the puzzle game. But it was the first, well, maybe it wasn't the first. For me, it was one of the first games that expanded on the puzzle genre. And by puzzle genre, I mean like the match games, not puzzles necessarily. You want a really good NES puzzle solver? Really good puzzle game? Adventures of Lolo is such a good game. And there's other games that were on the NES that were similar to that, but Adventures of Lolo, and that'll get your brain moving. That's a good one. It's got some combat elements in it, not really though. I mean, the core part of the game is basically, can you solve puzzles? No? Well, you're not going to do good. It's a good one. Highly recommend it. And I think, I'm not sure because I don't have a Switch, but I think a lot of the old NES games are on Switch now. Part of like the retro pack or something. I'd say I have no idea. Oh, I have no idea. It might even be free with the Switch nowadays or with the Nintendo Network. You have their online services, you just get those games. Quote unquote free, right? You're paying for the networking service. Well, I don't know if I don't know if the networking service for them is free or not. See, I have no idea. The last Nintendo console I owned was the Wii. It's been a long time. Now I have played Nintendo products since then, but I haven't owned one. Like my nieces and nephews, they all have one. So occasionally when I go over there, I'll play. What are we trying to do? I know we're trying to stop a spider wedding here. I think last time we came through, we were all hyped up about Arachnophobia 2 coming out, which doesn't look like it's going to be happening in the near future. You've never seen Arachnophobia? That's a good horror movie. I consider it a horror movie. I don't know if other people do, but I definitely do. I'd be more of just a thriller. There was a nice homage to Nightmare on Elm Street at the end of It Chapter 2, where Nightmare on Elm Street 5 is on the marquee of the movie theater there in town. It's pretty cool. To me, Nightmare on Elm Street is like the... And I know it's probably not true, but I feel like it kicked off the modern horror genre. It's probably Halloween that did that. But for me, it's Nightmare on Elm Street. Or maybe it's Leatherface. Or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oddly enough, I hadn't seen that movie till about... It's about 6 years ago I saw it. Finally got around to watching it. That's a good movie. That's a good horror movie. Mostly because... that's something that could really happen. There's nothing supernatural going on there. Really. I mean, Leatherface has some super strength, but... not really. I mean, there's... people walking around on Earth that have that are stronger than him, or stronger than the movie portrays him to be. And I think the Resident Evil Biohazard series, the I can't remember the name of the family. I still got to play that game. I think they're based on that family though. That's where the idea comes from. And if you ask Capcom's legal department, that's probably not true, but yeah, it's pretty painfully obvious. Are we going in circles here? Can we get over this way? I don't know. I don't know. Got a real itching to play some classic NES games. We might do some of that on this channel. In fact, there was a new app that just came out on Steam. I think it's an alpha, but it's supposed to be a VR emulator for NES games. So it's supposed to make all those games 3D. And I don't think it supports all the old NES games, but a lot of them. Like a short list I saw was Mega Man, Zelda, Duck Hunt, Elevator Action. There was more too. There's about 30 games or so, if I remember right. Do I want to go up this way? We'll just keep going this way. That looks pretty cool, and it looks like a fun way to play games that I've played probably a million times. Oddly enough, I didn't really play a whole lot of Mega Man growing up. It wasn't a game that I got or any of my friends got. I rented one of them once for a couple weekends. That's right, I have to get the Fireflies. Ina. I remember going over to I don't think it was my mom's boss, but somebody my mom worked with, and her son had all of them. And the biggest thing I remember about that is I only went over to his house once. Well, they were doing something. I don't remember why they were watching us, but they had one of those. Where are we supposed to go to get these Fireflies? Down here? They had a VHS rewinder that was like separate from a VHS, so like you could rewind stuff while you still use your VHS. I know a lot of people that are watching this are probably don't know what a well, you probably know what a VHS is, but they're probably not. Probably never used one, or you don't have one like that you use on a regular basis for sure. So I always thought that was kind of cool when I saw the separate VHS rewinder. Because those guys, ooh, yikes. Those guys rented a lot of movies, I guess. Giving away my age a little bit here by talking about this, but it's okay. I don't really mind people to know my age. 99 years old. No, I'm not 99. Got killed by this Einhar beast. We don't have auras up to it, we don't. Just all kinds of fail going on. This beast is hitting pretty hard here. I don't want to get out of this fog. It's because the beast is giving us a lot of problems, or whatever it is over here. They're killing our zombies. Like, I'm just going to sit here and wait it out. I know we can press this button here to... Oh, did they actually add a bind to this? It looks like they did. That's cool. You can set a hotkey to the exit event. That was quick work on their part. We're coming out. We don't want to be in here. They're giving us a lot of time to explore here. Well, I guess we'll keep going. Load on Avora's up. Can we do that while we're... Ugh. A little dicey there. Saved it. I hope I'm playing this build correctly. I'm sure there's going to be some people that watch this series that are really good at the PoE. And if you're one of those people and you see me doing something glaringly wrong, feel free to leave it in the comments and I'll adjust. I'm not egotistical in that way. I don't mind a little bit of backseat gaming. I'm probably not going to change the whole build around at this point, but I mean, I might. You guys know something really important. Are we just stuck in the Delirium here? Goes that way. Cannot not step on those. It's a double-edged sword. I know they buffed the range on which you can activate the Delirium pods. For the minions as well, so you can spawn more minions, Delirium minions, but also the explosions. But it kind of looks like they nerfed the damage on it too. It doesn't look nearly as punishing. Our carrying golem is not up. Not playing great right now, to be honest with you guys. Finally, they're pulling us out.
We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter you.
Take all that. Let's go turn in here. Yeah, and we're not really trying to race against the episode here. We're just gonna take it. We're gonna take it and try to go fast, but we're not. We're not aiming for high efficiency here. Should probably go about selling these items first. Identifying what we need to sell. No, I don't think so. Think so? No. No. 95 now. And no, probably not.
Greetings. Hello.
We really need to start saving currency up because I think we're going to have to probably wind up trading currency for the unique items in the end game. No essences. Rage support. Almost more difficult to organize this stuff correctly. Well, no, it's definitely not. Saying that, no, it's not.
Pagan mouths worship pagan gods. False idols for false promises.
Pagan gods. No, what did they say? Pagan. Pagan worshippers worship pagan gods. Pagan. I don't know. You just said it. We still have an Ironheart Beast to go. Do you want us to go to the Causeway? We'll go to the Causeway real quick. I think this is just a boss in here. Not mistaken. I was mistaken. That's okay. We can always come back. Let's go this way. Pop these pods. It feels like too much. Would love to just find the helm instead of having to buy it. Or find one piece of gear. I don't think we have any of the uniques that we need. I think partially is that some of it doesn't drop until you start running maps. But I think some of it's quote-unquote normal. Nope. We're caught. No, I went the wrong way. That's alright. It's actually kind of ridiculous how much more XP you get for running Delirium. Like, we are 61. We're, I think, 12 levels, or maybe it's 13 levels behind the other character we were running, and we're... What are we in? Act... I-O-U? I-O-U? We're in Act 7, so we still got 3 more acts to go before we get to the end game, and we're not almost caught up, but we're going to get there pretty quick. Our minions got that. Devotion was what we wanted, right? Life devotion. Does he pick up this too? I think he picks up this second life too. Which we will do. Nico's just hanging out down there. Was this where the Firefly was? I don't think so. There's our last piece of ore for this quest. Voltaxic sulfite. Voltaxia? Voltaxic sulfite. There's a weird stash tab called the Delve stash tab. I was trying to read about it right before I started the episode. I was doing some quick math to see about how many points we were going to have left. No, not very good. But I couldn't quite figure out how the Delve stash tab works. What it is. It's for delving, I guess. I'll probably, like, hold off on buying that until I figure out what it is. Seems like a good idea, right? Seems smart. That's where the... Yeah, that's where the... No, we went the wrong way. We're going up towards the Mother of Spiders. Are we going the wrong way? We are going the wrong way. Yeah, this is the... Let's go back to town and turn this in. Yeah, we were supposed to take a left at the fork there. We're actually going back to where they told us we couldn't go. There was a quest to turn in here, right? First the Dread Thicket, deliver... Okay. Passive respec points. Boo. Got settings stuck open there. We don't really need to sell. Oh, we did get 1 point. I thought that was 2 respec points, though. Oh, we still don't have auras up. Let's... Maybe the auras shut down when you go into town. They probably do. Yeah, we do have them up. And actually, we wanted to go... So we can do this quickly here before resets. It shouldn't. Doing this right. What is this a quest for? Memory of... you place the necklace... Oh, talk to Helena for your reward. Did we talk to Helena? We did not. Didn't look like she wanted to talk to us, though.
Greetings.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that's right. We were doing this, and then... realized we need to clear out some inventory space. 24 strength and 21 intellect. That's probably what... This, actually, we're going to go with this. The rarity. Hopefully we can find some of these uniques. If it's even available to us.
Time shall we keep, Savior?
Until next time, shall we keep, Savior? Totally agree. Respecter, we probably don't need that. Okay, so now this one wants us to go there. How did some of our quests cut off? I don't know why we can't see the Firefly quest anymore. We gotta get this to scroll over, back over. Right. Yeah, I guess so. So we don't want to go that way. Can we go down this way? Carrion Golems did again. Yeah, I cannot stay alive. I should probably... Okay. I realize I haven't been looking at the time the whole episode. What, do you just have to keep going north? Oh no, we went all the way north. We just need to go... Well, I guess we get to do the beast here. The last one.
But you will not soon forget. You're welcome. Goodbye.
Probably pop in there and see what we can get. The Dread Thicket, that's where we wanted to go. Yeah. I feel like maybe we didn't read that last time. It's alright though. Oh, the Firefly. Bad part is here we missed the Delirium portal somewhere. It's okay.
We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter you.
Gotta keep an eye on the Carrion's HP. Doesn't look like he's taking a whole lot of damage, but... I wonder if they ever do leveling events in this game. We get like bonus XP. They probably don't. And they probably shouldn't either. I guess. I don't know. That'd be alright. See the two fireflies on the map there. I just want to see what's going on down here. Like a whole lot of nothing, really. Oh, there's the portal. Another one. How many fireflies do we need? A million? The last beast. We gotta be careful here, though. There's the guy right there. Beast.
That was a great hunt, Exile. I now will write a mighty poem about it.
Not this way. Den of Despair. Does this take us out? Doesn't, but... Oh, this is where we fought the spider that dropped out of the sky. Blessed Orb. Is there another? Yeah. Oh, that's right. I remember this one. This guy actually hit us pretty hard last time we came in here. I remember. Kind of stay close for the ores, I guess. I mean, we have so much more damage this time around. It's kind of... seems unfair.
I release you from motherhood's rage. The
We picked up this one. 1% additional physical damage reduction for each hit you've taken recently, up to a maximum 5%. Tag it. Are we in... Oh, we're in Sand Stance. We don't want to be in Sand Stance. We want to be in Blood Stance. Did you guys tell me I was in Sand Stance? Kind of doing exactly what we don't want to do right now, which is just explore randomly. Carrion Golem's dead again. Ground Scion. Looks like we lost all our zombies too. Oops. Spectre's what we were looking for. I think after we beat the spider, we're done with the zone, so... We're definitely going to do that this episode. Unless we drag our feet a little bit here. I suspect we're going to be like level 80 by the time we finish leveling. Or, not by the time we finish leveling, by the time we get through Act 10. Maybe more. Just gotta let our minions do the work here. Except for here. Help out. Superior Hollow Life Flask. That's
Much clutter.
quite good. Did we get all the fireflies? That's the question. Kinda looks like we did. Yeah, I think we did. Back to Aramir for your reward. Mission complete with the beast. Deliver the fireflies. Yep. Okay. And skedaddle. That's some skill point. We do want that. Sell some items here real quick. Am I going to wind up equipping this? 45% of life recovery to minions? Oh, that's kind of what we already have. Just a better version. Is that any good? We'd have to get another red socket out of it. 59% increase armor and energy shield. Cold resistance, stun block. No, we lose our socket to minion gems. Which is critical. Not to be critical right now, but will be eventually. Pop that in. That.
Be well.
And drop in our currency. Nope. These also double as a crafting station too, so you can actually put gear in there. Which is convenient and also annoying when you try to click in a gem. I think I was putting these over here. What are you? Flammability. Okay, we want that skill point. Do have to use it though. He does pick that up, huh? He does. Let's just take a look here. He's going up here to grab this. Righteous Army. This, Faith and Steel. 8% to all elemental resistance. That seems really good. And Purity of Flesh. 8% chaos resistance. That's really good too. And he picks up this gem here. I'm wondering if he's considered these here for the Delirium. I think this is where these go for the gem expansion. I'm not positive, but I think they are. Now we go back up here. I thought we were going to be able to... Oh, we're right here, though. Actually might be able to get through this episode.
Oops. Clumsy.
The Mother of Shadows makes herself known.
We'll never leave behind an orb of chance. I have no idea what it does, but we won't leave it behind. I kind of know what that one does, but off the top of my head, I could get out of the way of that. I bet if we had to take a pop quiz on what the currency does in this game, we'd probably get 5% correct. We don't get 5%, right? That's how little we know about the currency in this game. Now I can figure out how to use it, and I kind of know how to use some of it now, but being able to spot it off the cuff to know what it does, that's different. I think this had 3 or 4 floors in it. Might be 3. That's got at least 1. Wait here to get our reward. Put it on the other side of the wall. You're so funny, PoE. Okay. 61, okay. I said we're going to be level 80, but that might not be true. I've changed my mind in like 5 minutes. Which I'm allowed to do. See how it plays out. No, that was a it's going in circles there. What are we missing? We're missing something. We're missing specters. We have 2 spiders, I guess. No, something good dropped back here. Orb of Alchemy. Now, this would be one of the questions I would get correct. I assume the Orb of Alchemy increases the quality of a flask. We'll check it here in a second. That's got to be right, though. Let's take a look. No, upgrades a normal item to a rare item. Yeah, we'd already failed the exam. PoE exam, currency exam. Is she down here? No, at least one more floor.
Nice of you to help rid Sin of his former lover. I'd have told her exactly where he could put such a request.
Try to get a really good score on this one. Quote unquote score. Oh, not that way. Or that way either, I guess. Should be going down this way. No, we're running against the fog. Get back in time. Careful for these fire cyclones. Just do tons of damage. We need a zombie here. Oh, we fell out. I was so focused on staying in, we fell out. I think this is the last floor we gotta go through. I could see this build really working in the end game, especially for, well, the end game is map farming, so being able to run through. And if you watch that video, that's kind of what the guy's doing. He's just running through and letting the minions do the work. There's a lot of cycloning, which we still haven't really figured out how that works. Haven't really looked at it for very long, though, in our defense. About to level up here in a second. Kind of nice to level up before we... looks like we got one more floor. This thing's 5 floors deep. Incredible. It's tempting to just skip the corruption here, but... I mean, why would we do that? Beautiful. Let's going north, we know that. Nope. Nope. Sorry. Oh, it's right here. I was like, where's the end of this place? Staring us right in the face. Staring us right in the face, guys. Right in the face. Now I would assume the Jeweler's Orb. This is what I would put on the exam. Jeweler's Orb gives us... changes the socket color. Oh, reforges the number of sockets on an item. Well, we were close. Can I? Nah, I can't flame dash across that. We'll get the hang of the currency eventually. As we have to start spending it in large quantities and actually upgrading our gear, we'll know. Going the wrong way. Crafting recipe can't be completely the wrong way. I think we got the ghost there. Oh, there we are. We're down here. Almost missed it. So this has got to be the floor, right? This has got one more. One more floor. And holy cow, how intense is this place? Answer is very intense. I get in a lot of trouble opening those up. Catch me flat-footed sitting on top of the box, and that wasn't one of the ones we were looking for.
Too much clutter.
Might be a substitute though. The other nice thing about that build guide is he's got like 3 or 4 substitutes if you're missing the unique part. So maybe we got something that's decent. It doesn't look familiar though. Oh, we made it inside, guys. How about that? What is that? Get kind of... Ooh! Gonna say get kind of close for the ores there, but... I'll put it to it. Or put it to us there. I think this is key. We stay close. Get the ore on her. Get her down real quick. His bride to be. Oh, I was gonna say she's hurt pretty bad. She lasers us in the face 3 times. I don't have auras up. Let's do that. Sand, we want that. And, you know, maybe on bosses we actually don't want to. We want to use sand and not. All of our minions are dead, so. Sure, this is fine. Oh! I don't think we died on her. In fact, I know we didn't. Last time we came through here. I think our build was way more defensive. Wow. Maybe we just played better last time. I don't know.
Too much clatter.
You don't want that stuff anyway. What do you got, son?
The true climax of perverted lust.
Yes. Weird thing to say.
You
Ina.
hear that? You hear that?
Guess we just move on. Oh, there were spiders. Okay. We did the thing. I think it's the next act already, right? Yeah. Yeah, so it was an hour for this act, too. Took us an hour to get through that act. That's good. If we get an hour per act, we'll be at the... right where we left off in 2 more episodes. Let's see if I can do math. 3 more episodes. Just wanted to clear this out so I could end the episode. Nothing there. Go back here just to be safe. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. If you like the episode, drop us a like. If you want to see more content from me, the unusual MaW, hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you guys in the next episode of Path of Exile. Till then, take care, guys.